Hello Virgo, welcome back to the Spirit's Path, and this is your November horoscope for 2021. And just to recap for the year, this is the year of the ancestor. Everybody's listening to their own universal beat from the ancestor, listening to that beat of that drum. And you've dedicated yourself to walk that path past these birch trees, all right, for your spiritual path for the year. And last month, the month of October, was represented by the Seven of Stones and healing. So there was some healing going on for you in October, Virgo. That could be physical healing, emotional healing, psychological healing, spiritual healing, however it was. And then in September, that was represented by that Knight of Arrows and that Hawk. So a decision was made, and Virgo, now it's time for you to heal for the month of October. So let's see what November has for you. In November, it's represented by the Life Lessons card of the Moon on Water. Okay, now the moon for me, when I speak about it, obviously this is a full moon. We do have the new moon coming up November 4th. Okay, but this month is going to be one where you're going to watch your emotions. Okay, because the moon controls the tides. The moon controls the tides, like I said, and tides are water energy, okay, and that allows you to come in and out. So it could be a moody month for you, maybe some highs and some lows with those emotions. But for me, it's also about psychic energy, okay, because you've got the heron flying in the distance. But this is also a time where there's good stability and security, because you've got the auroch, or the bull, sitting on an island. Now, what the moon does is, if you think about it, when you see it in the sky, it's a reflection of the sun, right? The sun is shining on the moon, and we're able to see that. And, the moon shines at night. At night when, things are scary. It's kind of that porch light in the sky for you. It helps light that path. But what it also does is it allows you, to see other things that are around you, but also see within yourself. Okay, to look at those emotions that you have, Virgo, to see if they're in line, okay, with what's transpiring. Now, you're just coming out of this healing phase as well in October, and the moon is going to be looking down on that, saying, you know what? Now you need to strengthen yourself a little bit. Take that rest and recuperation. All right. It's also an opportunity for new birth, as you can see in the reflection, kind of that embryonic egg. Okay. This could be an opportunity of looking at, if it's career-wise, the opportunity of taking on a new project, setting yourself up for 2022 in a new position, maybe promotional wise. Okay, talking with the right people to say, this is the path that that I would like to go down to, help the organization out, to help, with whatever for your career. Maybe there's a new opening, right? And it's able to look at that new beginning and say, and this could be a relationship as well, and say, you know what, I'm open to new possibilities, okay? But am I fearful of that? Absolutely, okay, because nobody likes change. But yet it's one it's got that new concept of life. It's got that energy of, you know what, yeah, it's dark right now, but if I pull this away and I'm looking down that tunnel, that light's getting brighter and brighter and brighter as you get closer to it. And the moon just, again, it's gonna be playing on your emotions. There's gonna be some ups and some downs on it, and you have to realize that. But you're gonna have some security and some stability with that, and that psychic energy of both the heron and the bull that's out there. So let's see how this ties in to the weeks of November for you, Virgo. During that first week, of November is going to be represented by the Ace of Stones in a foundation of life. So maybe there is some change coming on for you, whether that's a career or a new relationship. The Ace of Stones, it's new beginning. As I said, with that embryonic egg that's sitting out there with the moon on the water, this could be a new opportunity for you. But, with stones, it's about security, stability, materialism. This could be a new beginning within that security, stability, but you have to have that foundation of life. You have to have a strong foundation in order to take on that change that's coming in for you, Virgo. You have to be strong in spirit, strong in emotions, strong in your actions. Okay, strong in security, actions, creativity. Okay, strong in your thinking. Okay, making sure that everything's thought out well. And this is a good time during this first week in November to sit down, collect your thoughts, and create that strong foundation for you. Do I have enough funding? Okay. Do I have the right people in mind, for this career move or whatever? Do I have the opportunity to, work with others? What's that creative project that's out there? Okay. Where's the fire energy coming from? The action energy? And just, scoping everything down. Okay. I liken this to, preparing yourself for a journey. Having that strong foundation, if you're traveling by car to someplace, are my tires good? Do I have enough gas? Is the engine working well? Do I do I need an oil change? Right? What's the weather going to be like? Okay, looking at all those possibilities during that first week of November and setting up that strong foundation for that new opportunity that's coming. Okay. So maybe, if you're thinking about your emotions and saying, okay, I understand November is going to be an up and down month emotional wise. I need to strengthen the foundation that I have on that. Maybe, temper myself to have that, okay, not get too high, not get too low aspect. Right? And just understand that what is to be. Okay, but I have a strong foundation. I know where my faith is. I know where my beliefs are. Okay. I know, where I'm at in, sound mind, body, and soul. Okay, so that's that first week of November for you, Virgo. The Ace of Stones and a foundation of life. The second week is represented by the wheel. Now, the wheel to me is it's a maker of your own destiny, a maker of your own fate. You control the loom on this pattern. Okay, you control how you weave everything. Now, what I like about that card is it's also got the herons in it there as well. Okay, so there's some psychic energy here that's out there. We've seen that psychic energy with the herons flying above, and now the herons have landed. Maybe this loom is just out of sight out of this moon. Okay, and you do have, a crescent moon in there as well. This is, again, this is a life lessons card. It's universal spirit that's watching over you. But you are the creator of your own destiny. You are the creator, of your own fate. You can design that pattern to whatever you want it to be. Okay, and again, this goes back into that new beginning. Okay, goes into that new beginning with that Ace of Stones and foundation of life. The work that you put in that first week allows you to create your destiny and your fate, okay, that aligns with that new life of that embryonic egg from the moon on water. All right, and you've got a lot of water energy there, so it's going to be free flowing. Okay, plus you've got the herons there. The king of herons, he's the king of the emotions. He's also king of the, guiding from this world to the next. So, you've got some kingly aspects sitting in here during this second week. But know that you're the maker of your own fate, maker of your destiny, Virgo, during that second week of November. Let's see what the third week has for you. The third week is Nine of Bows in respect. Now the wood rose comes out of the forest, and he's going to look at you, and he's going to ask you, are you ready to move forward? And, what catches me about this card all the time is the eyes. He's looking at you straight intently. Okay, he's ready to, he's got that arrow notched in the bow. Okay. And he respects your decision from the week before of creating your own destiny, changing your fate, being the weaver of that loom. But do you have respect for the process as you're moving forward? Do you have the respect of others as you're setting down that foundation of life? Okay. Are you getting the respect from others? Okay. Here you have this moon on water. You're ready for this new life, this new change that's coming around. Do you respect the universe for giving you this opportunity? Because with respect, you have to earn respect to get respect. Okay, and if this wood rose is willing to give you the respect to move forward, okay, you have to let him know that, yes, I respect the wildwood forest. I respect this new change in life that's happening. I respect the new life that's being given to me. I respect that the moon's able to shine through and show me those dark areas that I need to put light into. And at the same time, when you do that, the universe is going to respect you. The universe is going to come back and say, you know what, Virgo, you are the right person for this opportunity. You have a great foundation, and we are going to help shape your destiny and fate in the way you want it to be. So it goes hand in hand, with this respect. And that's what's going to happen for you during that third week of November, Virgo. During that fourth week, Thanksgiving week, it's going to be represented by the Queen of Arrows and the Swan. And, again, we got some more water energy. Now, the queens, to me, they rule the castle. They know everything that's going on. Arrows is all about intellectual energy. Okay. The Swan, for me, they like to move from pond to pond, waterway to waterway. Okay, there's always that, you always think of the ugly duckling turns into the swan, right? There's that transition that's going on. And in the transition card, the covered man is riding in that swan. So, the swan to me is that intellectual energy of, hey, you're in a transition now. What help do you need to ask for? That's what the swan says to you. What help do you need to ask for to keep that respect, to gain that respect? What help do you need to ask for to move forward with that new life that you're looking for? One where you've got that strong foundation. One where you're the maker of that destiny, right? One that gains you their respect. Because a lot of us won't ask for help. Hey, I need help with this. I need help with that. They won't ask for help. All right? They'll try to do it on their own and get disgusted and discouraged about it. Okay? But the swan is relative. This is going to be a person that comes up to you during the month of November. Maybe at Thanksgiving says, where do you need help with? The other question that the swan asks is, what is that straightforward approach that's needed? And maybe you're talking with somebody over Thanksgiving dinner, and these questions pop up. Well, what would it take for you to get to point A to point B? That's where that Queen of Arrows comes up during that month of November, during that Thanksgiving dinner, Virgo. And asking those questions, where do you need help for, to take on this new life, or, how do you get to this new life, right? For December. The Swan's kind of setting you up for 2022 and going into December and saying, hey, how do you get to where you want to be, and who can help you get there during this new life process of this moon on water? And, those answers will come to you during that 4th week of November and going into December, Virgo. So there you have it. That's your theme for the month, Moon on Water. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. And this is D for the Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you in the month of December. Take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.